the hazard zone we're flying over now. It's the most dangerous location in the frontier. Apparently, a nuke or something went off here some time ago, making this place extremely treacherous. Just take a look around and see for yourself. This is what we'll have to tread through. You see that ruined building over there hanging off the cliff? That's what's left of the old nuclear missile silo. That's what we'll need to find a way into.
This is as close as I can get us to the nuclear silo. We'll have to go on foot from here. You're likely gonna need my help infiltrating this base. It's more advanced than most other military bases built before the Great War. Plus, I'm certain the Crusaders will have hacked the security systems in their favor. Expect ambushes from turrets and other robotic units every step of the way. I learned most of what I know from 1st Recon. They were the NCR's most elite reconnaissance unit. I was one of their best operatives who led an infiltration team into Helios 1 to sabotage the Brotherhood's defenses. And here I am doing it again. The nuclear silo, whatever's left of it, is on the top of that cliff you see behind me. We'll need to find some way to get into it. Maybe the Crusaders left us a path. Keep an eye out for anything they may have left behind.
Watch your step. The ground may give if you step in the wrong spot.
There's a rope bridge up ahead. Crusaders must have left it there. It might be our way in. I'll end this quickly. Waste of time. This is our way in. We'll rope down into the vent. With any luck, the Crusaders won't know we're here yet. Remain hidden if possible. Our main goal is to disable the nuke and get out. However, if you get a shot at Weaver, I'd recommend you take it. And make sure it's through the head. We don't need her coming back from the dead a second time. Hook up.
Charlene, are you all right?
They're here. Rancor is here.
Crusaders! Ready yourselves for battle! Blackthorn's forces have arrived! Get into position!
So much for the element of surprise. That was Charlene Yong, one of the heads of the Crusaders. I've read reports written by Elder Elijah that she has some sort of psychic gift. Elijah apparently tried to exploit that gift by experimenting on her surgically. The experiments were a failure, leaving her mentally impaired. That being said, she may also just be a mental case who got lucky predicting our coming. That would be Hector Clements, another head of the Crusaders. I've heard he's quite effective with that sword, but is too nearsighted to aim a rifle. You want to engage him at a distance. We'll drop in through here. I'm sure the Crusaders have a surprise waiting for us. Be ready for anything.
Stop! Turn back now. If you proceed any further, you will be met with hostility.
What do you want?
There's nothing here that should ever be resurrected. Leave this place. Leave it, and let it be forgotten. You've been warned.
They're trying to lock us out. Something in this room must open this door.
Please. I don't want there to be any more violence.
Let me tell you how this is gonna work. You're gonna lay down your weapons, and then you're gonna disable this force field, so we can go in and stop your fanatical leader from waging her holy war. Does that sound reasonable enough for you to follow?
We're only here to prevent another catastrophe. We know why you're really here. We'll hold out as long as we must.
We don't have time for this. Shoot the generators. It should bring down the force field.
No! You mustn't do this.
Only a scratch. Big mistake.
No! No!
Elijah's experiments weren't a complete failure after all. You really do. What do you want? What? Better than that. They must be getting desperate if they're willing to trap themselves inside like this. Means they'll hold nothing back once their backs are against the wall. An effective strategy of defeating your foes would be to allow them a way to retreat. Otherwise, each soldier will fight tooth and nail just to survive. It's much easier to kill them while they have their backs turned to you. What did I do before joining the military? Well, I used to be a part of a small tribe back in Arizona. It's where I grew up. I was only about 16 at the time when my tribe was attacked and forced to assimilate into the Legion. I watched as many of my friends and family were enslaved and slaughtered by them. I managed to escape and fled west. I spent years hitchhiking with caravanners and doing whatever odd jobs I could to survive. Eventually, I came across an NCR outpost and asked to join up. I can assure you I won't rest until I see the Legion fall. It's all in the past. It's what's made me into the man I am today. Or better yet, let's get back to the mission at hand. See that big ice pillar leaning over the edge there? I'm sure a well-placed explosive will help knock that over and create a crossing for us.
Not a step closer! I'm only giving you one chance to turn back now, or we open fire!
This will be exciting.
Only a scratch.
Who wants some?
Ah, you got me. At least give me an honorable death. Ah!
All we got left is Weaver.
Ah! I'll just bleed to death if you leave me like this. I could really use some medics.
I got what you need, Clemens. But you're gonna help me out in return.
Whatever you say.
Now tell me, where are the nuclear launch codes?
It's on a pass card located in the missile control room.
Bring me that pass card, Clemens. There's more medics for you if you do.
Sure. You got it.
Clemens used to be a medics addict, which may just prove useful to us.
said Lord. He will call on me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. The strength to protect the helpless, to deliver them from this great evil. The courage to stand against the wicked, to thrust them back into hell. The swiftness to strike down those who seek the ruin of this world. Let this monstrosity before me bring no harm this day. Omnia vencent lux tenebras. Amen. I see Blackthorn has once again sent his minions to inflict more evil onto the world. It is God's will you be stopped. Blackthorn is evil incarnate. His desire to use old world technology to wage war will only reawaken the demons that plunged this world into darkness 200 years ago. You know this better than I, Courier 6. The technology you've gathered for Blackthorn will only be used to destroy the world a second time. The Lord can see through your lies. He knew that one day evil would try to launch this nuke. That is why I was chosen by Heaven to defend the world from this weapon of mass evil. You shall unleash no more evil onto the world, Courier 6.
I wasn't paying attention. That's basically what happened there. So, and the short of it, it spawned me in and teleported me right to the bottom. The fucking god. Here we go again.
She's dead. They're all dead.
The launch codes.
I'll save a seat for you in hell, Rancor. I have a feeling we'll be meeting there real soon.
One less loose end to worry about. Weaver's dead, but we still have a few Crusaders left to eliminate.
I am hit!
Oh, it's better than that. I suspect that will be the last we hear of the Crusaders. Their organization will likely dissolve, now that 3 of their Round Table members, including their head honcho, have been eliminated. Weaver won't be coming back from the dead this time, I've made sure of it. The only matter left to resolve now is the nuke. Now that we have the launch codes, we have 2 options. We could defuse the nuke, ensuring it can never be detonated, or we could launch the nuke at a select target. I would suggest we target the Legion's main HQ back in Arizona and wipe them out once and for all. However, the choice is up to you, Courier. We may never get another opportunity like this again. I don't know about you, maybe you have launched a nuke before. You may understand better than I do what the consequences are for detonating a nuke. You could easily alter the landscape for centuries to come, for better or for worse. However, if it means wiping out a plague like the Legion, then I say the pros outweigh the cons. I'll input the coordinates to target the Legion in Arizona. The coordinates are set. Take this pass card to the launch control room and insert it into the console. You'll have the honor of launching the nuke. The nuke is primed. Just pull the lever. Job well done, Courier. You knocked out 2 major factions in a single day. You should report back to Camp Phoenix. Let them know the good news. I'll stay behind and see if there's anything else useful here and call in a team to scavenge this place.
Something you need?
There's a secret door right here. Well, not secret, but there's an elevator left here.
I've seen footage of atomic explosions, but I have never seen one in person before. I can almost feel the heat of it from here. A searing heat that incinerates everything it touches, leaving nothing but ashes. Just 200 years ago, this was the last thing most saw before their world came to an end. Those who died in the nuclear fire were the lucky ones. It was those who had to survive in the scarred remains of the old world who endured the most suffering. It almost makes you wonder why they even bothered. Why we even bother. That's an interesting way of looking at it. I guess we should focus more on how far we've risen, rather than how far we've fallen. Right, let's go. I'll be fine once we finally leave this frozen hell. We've all been through a lot. I'm just glad it's finally almost over. I don't know. Maybe find somewhere quiet. It feels like I've been fighting all my life. I can't remember the last time I just tried to settle down and clear my mind. I'm actually from Utah. I grew up in a town known as New Canaan. It was the only good place in Utah. Until the Legion changed that. Ironic, considering that we helped create the Legion. I'm exaggerating. We didn't actually create the Legion ourselves. Though I doubt the tribes see it that way. Only one of us helped create the Legion. One Joshua Graham. He was a missionary who thought that missionary work meant genocide with extreme prejudice. You may also know him as the Malpais Legate. The best way to describe it was that it was broken. That's about when I left. My parents and a few aunts and uncles, but no one I was really close to. My brother, Robert, had already left to join the Legion when I left. I haven't heard from any of them since. I don't know if any of them are even still alive. You see that? There's another vertibird. What are they doing all the way out here? Hold your fire! Fuck! They're going to shoot us down! Courier! Go out there and return fire! Use the machine gun and turrets in the back! Go now!
It looks like diplomacy has faltered. No, I did not enjoy that look.